mote of dust suspended in a sunbeam. That's how world-famous cosmologist Carl Sagan once described Earth. Yet the future of that pale blue dot that is our home hangs in the balance, burdened by the growth in CO2 emissions. But there is one company that has championed a rebalancing with nature, one at the forefront of low-carbon innovation, pushing forward the boundaries of renewable, sustainable energy solutions for almost half a century. Glen Dimplex. A global pioneer in the decarbonizing of energy usage with over 10,000 employees, sales of over €2 billion and operations right across the world, Glen Dimplex is at the vanguard of the low-carbon revolution. Delivering the engineering innovations to let homes and businesses, schools and hospitals, hotels and airports realize their goals in reducing CO2 emissions and doing their bit for the planet. Our planet. Glen Dimplex has become a global choice because its technology also cuts costs at a time when fossil fuel prices are rocketing. And in this challenging economic environment, the color of the bottom line can be as powerful a motivation as the greening of energy policy. We are innovating across the spectrum of renewable energy solutions, from ground and air source heat pumps to solar, photovoltaic and solar thermal, from smart RADs and smart energy management systems to mechanical ventilation and heat recovery units. All vital elements of our low-carbon future. Our local star, the sun, gives out 8,000 times more energy than the entire planet needs. Glen Dimplex has established itself a clear world leader in tapping into this sustainable energy resource with maximum efficiency. Our ground source heat pumps to draw out the warmth stored in the earth, and our air source heat pumps extract heat from the air, even in sub-zero temperatures. We've been manufacturing heat pumps for 30 years, and our technology can be retrofitted into existing buildings or be part of any ground-up new development, providing all the heating, hot water and even cooling requirements without compromise. Glen Dimplex is a European market leader in heat pumps with capacity to deliver more than 50,000 units per annum. They don't just make environmental sense, they make compelling business sense too, reducing energy costs by as much as 70%. In fact, replacing all fossil fuel heating systems with heat pump technology would reduce global building energy needs by 3/4. Glen Dimplex is a trailblazer in much more than heat pumps. We are innovators in solar photovoltaic energy production too. Again, solar PV is completely scalable, with the potential to generate zero-carbon electricity for domestic and commercial use. Up to half a building's power can come from solar PV, future-proofing you against rising energy costs, and there's little or no upkeep, with no moving parts. Glen Dimplex is also pushing the boundaries forward in solar thermal, one of the most cost-effective renewable energy systems for domestic, industrial or commercial water heating. Our solar collectors bring together efficiency, easy installation and long service life and can produce 70% of a building's hot water needs. Expel-Air, a world leader in ventilation systems, is an important part of the Glen Dimplex family. Mechanical ventilation and heat recovery systems make use of the excess heat in buildings of every size, warming in winter, cooling in summer, to increase energy efficiency and cut running costs. This relentless innovation isn't simply confined to harvesting sustainable energy sources. We focus on maximum efficiency in using that energy for both heating and cooling. Take our SmartRad next generation fan convector, the perfect complement to heat pump technology. Smaller, slimmer and operating at a much lower temperature than conventional radiators, SmartRad uses only 5% of the water of a conventional rad, yet warms up a room twice as quickly. That's smart. Glen Dimplex SmartRads are just one part of our holistic approach, where we design totally integrated, low-carbon, cost-saving systems. We have developed alliances with like-minded pioneers across the world. For example, our partnership with GE in designing new energy management systems to integrate with their smart metering, This is a key to the development of the smart grid, where transmission, distribution, and consumption of energy are all managed together. So let's see how our sustainable energy solutions work in practice. At Castle Howard in York, England, one of the UK's grandest great houses, a Dimplex ground source heat pump system has been installed. Energy usage has been halved and carbon emissions cut by 60%. There have also been savings in maintenance costs going forward, with this gorgeous building now enjoying a more stable environment for its fine art and furniture. Multinational fashion retailer S. Oliver specified Glen Dimplex heat pumps when redeveloping their headquarters in Germany. Our state-of-the-art technology is able to provide all their heating requirements for the 300 people working there, saving 110,000 litres of oil per year on top of the positive decarbonizing impact. Expelair have provided advanced MVHR technology for the Lancasters, a Grade 2 listed heritage property overlooking London's Hyde Park, which is being transformed into prime residential living. Our Expelair systems here will minimize energy loss and, of course, reduce carbon emissions. Siberia has a reputation as one of the most extreme environments on the planet, with a temperature range from -50 to +40 degrees Celsius. So when this charming church was being sensitively renovated in Romanovo, they trusted Glen Dimplex ground source heat pumps for guaranteed efficiency and toughness in adversity. At Castlewellan Castle Conference Centre in Northern Ireland, 96 of our smart rads were retrofitted to deliver heat from a wood-fired boiler. Running costs are reduced, as is the carbon footprint, thanks to their rapid heating times and controllability. Sleep Farm in Dorset, on the UK's south coast, showcases Glen Dimplex's scope of excellence. Here, our photovoltaic panels are being used in one of England's largest commercial PV farms. This massive 300 kilowatt installation demanded the high output and high quality that Dimplex solar technology assures. An entirely different challenge was undertaken at the Da Ning Theatre in high-tech Shanghai. With a ground floor area of over 10,000 square meters, an array of our ground source heat pumps were installed to feed the 2 sets of 5-ton hot water tanks. The low-carbon solution was the perfect future-proofing for this impressive public space. We are not standing still. Glen Dimplex keeps a continuous focus on research and development to build more intelligent, more efficient, more cost-effective, sustainable, renewable energy solutions. At our Dunleer Research Labs in Ireland, we have a world-class innovation centre, which is setting the agenda for low-carbon technology. And we have partnerships and alliances with key energy players and innovators right across the planet, from Switzerland to China, Ireland to the USA, including SSE, GE, BYD, EDF, E.ON, Siemens, and Panasonic. Energy is a common currency. It's a language that transcends borders. We are all living off the same finite resources, facing the same global warming issues. It's all our children who will benefit from our inventiveness and our commitment now. With 40% of all energy requirements coming from buildings, integrating renewable energy into building design is paramount. It's where Glen Dimplex is a global low-carbon champion. And here's the bonus. Adopting sustainable energy systems in our homes and offices, our public spaces and workplaces doesn't just make environmental sense. It's the most economically forward-looking too, saving on fuel, saving on maintenance, saving on parts. Diminishing resources could mean rising energy costs for all of us, but not in a Glen Dimplex world. We can rewrite the rule book.